Welcome to the best of 5 finals here at the Girls Duo Cup, the moment we've all been waiting for. We're getting ready for zones on Sturgeon, followed by counter picks. Once again, I am Sherbert here with Meow.
Meow. Welcome everybody. We have an exciting grand finals set for you guys. We've seen both of these teams in the semifinals and quarterfinals not play against each other, but we saw how well they were playing, so it's time to see what happens, and it all just comes down to these last few games, starting on Zone Sturgeon and then just counter picks following.
I'm so happy to see this. Let's see what happens here. I'm expecting a splash, maybe there it is, a machine. We got some V-dualies on the side of 4 big gals. Let's get it poppin'.
And now we do see Carbon coming out again from 4 big gals. We saw that earlier in the set, how well they were doing at canceling those crabs. So Nami has to really be careful of that. Pop their crabs in an area where they can see the Carbon and know where it is at all times. And right away, we do see Nami popping that crab there. And they do notice that Carbon. And that Carbon's gonna just barely be able to jump out. 2 down on the side of big 4 big gals. And Cat is able to get the first pick onto that zone.
Catface is holding the zone and painting up to give 4 big gals trouble as they try to come back. We got Sally on Splash, up in bats, probably trying to get a crab ready to put pressure on the zone. More to that in what, maybe 5 seconds. And then Pelu going through court, trying to put pressure on the enemy team. Let's see if they can get it with the help of the crab. This crab's out, strikes out, booyah's out. We're all out special brawl here.
You see Pelu on the machine trying to get whatever picks they can there. And they are going to get picked off by the crab. That's going to be really huge for Catface. They're able to keep that zone in their favor. And we do see that Carbon just barely trying to hang on there. I thought somebody fell off the map for a second. They know he's there, so he's going to be getting that jump out. And Catface is able to keep that zone to start off the push. And now we have to see what they can do here. We see Sally trying to paint up for their special. Get ready for that kind of push. And there's that crab there. And this is going to give them their chance to push back in here. As the paint's going to be coming in. The Stress Shark's coming in here. Huge cap there. And 4 big gals is able to take it very fast. They're taking out the machine's going to be huge. They're 2 down. And it's just 3 down. And now it's just the dualies to back up.
4 big gals makes a large push. They're getting control of the zone and a delayed wipe on Catface. Catface is throwing bombs, trying to get back in with the 2 specials up. I expect them to make a push at any moment. There we go. The splash has triggered their crab, trying to put pressure, while Blah puts another crab on the other side of the map. 4 big gals is countering with Tri-Strike. See if they can hold the zone, but Catface gets control, putting a penalty on the side of 4 big gals.
That's going to be huge. We see Ellie on that spot lane taking control, making sure there's no place for 4 big gals to really move in here. We see Sloshy on that spinner just trying to paint up, get whatever picks that they can here. The Fizzies are going crazy. We see Sally on that splasher, say that 5 times fast, trying to get whatever paint that they can there. And there comes that crab there, but no, it gets canceled. And 2 down on the side of 4 big gals. And Catface is able to keep up their push.
Catface has it down to 17. 4 big gals is going to try to cap the zone here to stay in the game. Are they able to? And they do. 4 big gals has put a hefty penalty for the side of Catface. Neck in neck here as they fight for control of the zone. Ellie pressuring, but Sally responding with a crab. Omi's going in with the Carbon and gets 2 picks. Is that enough to give them control of the zone? And it is. 4 big gals back in control here.
Comment on that Carbon just barely hanging on and winning that 1v2 was crucial to 4 big gals to get that zone back in their favor. So now it's up to time if Catface can really push back in here. We see that Trizuka trying to get whatever picks that they can here. They're not able to take them out in time, but 2 specials are at the ready for 4 big gals, and they're ready to defend with their lives. Here comes that Tri-Strike. The Booyah Bomb gets shredded, and the crab barely hangs on alive, but 3 down on the side of Catface, and 4 big gals is just hanging on there, and they're able to keep that zone.
If they keep this up, they'll be able to get the lead here. They have jumps into zone. Catface is in court, trying desperately to push in. And Four Big Gals gets the lead if they're able to hold it, but no, Catface is retaliating. Back and forth they go. Four Big Gals holding onto the zone for dear life. Catface trying to get the paint in. Are they going to be able to put a penalty back on the side of Four Big Gals? But no, they go down 3 people. It's a grand wipeout at the end and the win for Four Big Gals here in Game 1.
Oh, comment on that Carbon. Again, I'm going to say that 1v2 that they took. It was such a high-risk, high-reward play. And they got the high reward out of it. They were able to take that zone and they were able to establish getting rid of that penalty and then pushing for that next like 40 or so seconds to take that lead was huge. And it's going to be Catface's counter pick.
I wonder what they're going to pick. What have they picked in the past so far? I don't know, but it's going to be exciting.
I forgot exactly because they didn't counter pick once. Last time we watched Catfish, it was a 3-0, so they didn't counter pick once.
So I'm curious to see what their strat is going to be here, especially now that we've streamed both of these teams a couple of times. They should have an idea of some of the strats.
It really just comes down to who will be left on top, and Four Big Gals able to get that first game starting off that set. Even though they were a little bit off in the early game, they were able to push back in, and that's what matters, because because every second that takes, every more of those specials are able to just apply so much pressure, and as the seconds go by, it means so much in the late game. And we're actually going back to splat zones, so every second on that penalty does count on this situation.
That it does, and we're specifically at zones Hagglefish. Once again, expecting to see booyahs, crabs, and tri-strikes as par for the course for this map, this mode, and this game these days. A lot of quick locks, probably expecting to see a similar comp as we saw in the last game.
Ready. Next game, we're moving on to game 2, the Splat Zones counter pick. So they're counter picking the mode they lost on, but this has also been a very good map for them. So let's see how they're going to be able to use that to their advantage.
Strong opening on both sides. Let's see who's able to get first control of the zone. Catface already has 1 player down, while Pelu from Four Big Gals is ledge camping them, pushing Catface all the way back into their plat.
And we see Alkami popping off again with the double kill. And that's going to be huge. 3 down on the side of Catface, and Four Big Gals is able to establish the zone and start their push off. And they have 3 specials to defend with, so I know they're going to get huge points early on in this game.
That they are, and here they are opening with the Booyah, holding back Catface onto their plat. But here we have a crab and glass. Let's see if this is enough, but no, they get responded. Special after special getting popped as they fight for the zone that Four Big Gals is still in control of.
We see Sally trying to shred away that crab, and they do. And it's just a machine to try to fend them up, but they get taken down. And Four Big Gals don't touch their job, but no, they get wiped.
It went from a 2v2 to a 1v1 to a 1v none. Catface gains control of the zone. It's going to be very critical that they paint up here, as they have purple ink on both their back and their front. They're going to need to both turf and hold the enemy back, and this is what's going to make the difference. Sally's up on glass, probably close to a crab at this point, which they'll most likely pop with a tri-strike to get back in that zone. Catface is going to need to get their specials up to counter this.
And right as you say that, the crab of the strike is popped, and they are capping that zone. 2 down on the side of Catface, and now it's down to a 2v2 to try to establish that zone. And they are trying to hold on to it, but it's not going to be enough, and Four Big Gals is able to take it just in time, establishing that 33 penalty on Catface.
Four Big Gals has a huge lead here, but that penalty may work against their favor. There's no time to be complacent, as Catface comes in and neutralizes the zone yet again. Four Big Gals gets control, and we're in a 3v4. Crab absolutely decimated on the right there. And Sally pops another crab, tackling Blast, trying to displace that heavy. Let's see if they're able. Oh, and they get the pick. Catface opening, trying to get control of the zone back, but Four Big Gals is not letting up, continuing the pressure.
And able to establish it. They aren't able to hold on to it any much longer, but they are able to cap it. They do not want Catface to get any points, even if it's just a cap. And they're doing such a great job. The Booyah Bomb coming in here to lock them out there. We see Palou trying to paint up there, and they get the pick off of the splash. That's going to be huge. Picking off the splash in this kind of scenario, you lose so much paint in that situation. And as you can see, it allows Four Big Gals to take that zone for even longer. But even so, establishing a penalty is going to be huge if Catfish really wants to win this match.
But Catfish is almost done with their penalty. If they can manage to get control, they can get more points. But Uno reverse. Catfish in control of the zone. And Four Big Gals opening double splash. They're 3 down on the side of Four Big Gals. And Catfish is able to get a delayed wipe, cap the zone, and pressure their flat. A little bit of an early crab there. They might want that for later. Let's see how that goes. Four Big Gals pushing into their flat.
Now the time is ticking. Four Big Gals has one chance to push back in here. The tri-strike's out. The crab is out. They're capping that zone completely. The machine on the side of Catface goes down there, and they're trying to paint on the zone, but the splash goes down there, and it looks like Sally's going down 3 down on the side of Four Big Gals, and Palou's forced to back up. And that's going to be the lead for Catface.
They're showing why they counterpicked it. This is their choice, their map. They know what they're doing. Pella's throwing a desperate booyah into zone, trying to recap. But Catface is in and ready. A wipeout on the side of Four Big Gals, and that is the second game to Catface.
I'm just going to say, at that end, the booyah bomb that Palou threw capped that zone, and if they just painted it for a few more seconds, they would have capped it.
They would have, but they were unfortunately still stuck in their plat. Catface was not letting them out and giving them a moment to breathe. What an upset at the end there as we wait for the counter pick from the side of Four Big Gals.
Now, these next few games are what really matters the most. And now that we're almost halfway through this grand finals fight, it's tied up 1-1. We don't know who's going to win this match, but it has been just such a close scenario between these two teams, and it's really going to be exciting to see what's going to happen with Game 3, because once Game 3 goes through and whoever wins this really establishes who's the underdog of the match and what chances they really have of winning. And Four Big Gals with the counter pick, they aren't able to pick splat zones though, I believe, because they won.
Yep, and they definitely can't pick Sturgeon or Haggle, as those have already been played in this round. Let's see what they decide. Maybe another Rainmaker Undertow? Fingers crossed?
Undertow? They've been very strong on Undertow. We saw them in 2 different scenarios win a Tower Control Undertow game and a Tower Control Rainmaker.
That would be a fun mode to play. Imagine that
mode. Like the Tower Control, and it has like a Rainmaker on it.
Oh no, be like Halo.
That's crazy.
Or worse, Clam Zones. That would be...
Oh, ew.
That's the day I quit.
How would that work?
There's a basket in it.
There's a basket in the zone.
And this is why I don't work for Nintendo.
No, we come up with some crazy ideas. Some of the community's ideas is better than what Splatoon has in their head, so...
Yep.
Waiting for Four Big Gals' counter pick. They really need to pick this one over because, again, this is grand finals. And if they lose this, they need to win the next 2 games. And they cannot afford to let Catface win any more games going forward.
That is true. But this is best of 5. And as they're 1-1, this is going to turn the tide as one gets a lead and goes to match point.
These
seems there seems to be quite a bit of discussion. Oh, here we go. Oh my. They have chosen Rainmaker Flounder Heights for their counter pick. Everyone's favorite map.
Why?
Nothing wrong with this map at all.
No.
Laughs and tries. I am expecting to see a Tri-Slosher in here. Come on, my people need to represent. Get out there and throw out a Splash Nouveau. Give some bevies for the team. Speed on in there.
Yeah, it's very,
I'm an agent of chaos.
I hate this. Get me out of here. But was this worse than going into a bracket reset 3-2 scenario in a table tournament? I don't know. Majora remembers that one.
Oh gosh.
Don't worry, me and Majora have been through a lot. We're best friends.
One thing I'm getting ready to see on this map is if you go to that first checkpoint from Flounder Heights, if you're able to drop from the top, you can land right on it. So, expecting that, if they're not able to get the picks. First checkpoint, one wipe can get you first checkpoint, but the second checkpoint is much harder as it tends to bottleneck in. Both these teams have shown much prowess in defense, so see how it goes.
And all of them are readied up, and it's time to start game number 3 of our grand finals of Girls Duo Cup. It's tied up 1-1 right now, going to game 3. These next 3 games will determine wins and who will fall.
There's a Tri-Slosher Nouveau. Called it, see it, love you, Pelu.
We love Pelu here. We also see Heavy Splat Lane coming out. That's going to be interesting. And right away, we see 4 big gals popping that Rainmaker. Pelu going right in, getting the pick off of Nami. He's going to be huge here. And they just go on a free, but no, the dualies aren't letting it happen. Down to a 2v2 now. There's a lot going on here. But Sally able to throw those Tri-Strikes, not letting Catface move at all.
Tri-Strike is a menace on this map because it shoots straight, unlike other specials, it shoots straight vertically. So even if you throw it on the bottom, you're able to pick off somebody up top. Expecting, full wipe on the side of Catface. 4 big gals claims that first checkpoint and paints up, getting ready to continue the push.
And now they have a lot of points to go, and it looks like we do see Ludo picking up, going right into the race, down to 31. And a huge 2 down on the side of 4 big gals. It looks like Catface is able to pop that Rainmaker. They pop the Booyah Bomb for cover, and it looks like 4 big gals is gonna have to back up for a second.
Well, Catface had 2 specials ready, but then their splash went down. Let's see if they can make it back. 2 down on the side of 4 big gals, and then 2 down on the side of Catface. Just the back and forth and back and forth, and we got a trade. Another back and forth. Let's see what's going on over there in mid. Nami's pushing up, trying to get that Tri-Slosher, and someone managed to pick on them. Okami sharking the wall, hoping for somebody to come closer that they can just pick off, but Sloshy is already on top of it.
And they get the trade. That's a pretty good trade for them. In this scenario where you push so far and the other team hasn't pushed at all, it's such a good chance to even get a trade, because even though you're down, it gives them even more pressure because they have to push with 1 down, and with the Tri-Strike coming in there, 3 down, that's a wipe on the side of 4 big gals, and now they have a chance to get that checkpoint, but it's not gonna go easy. But
Opting to climb the checkpoint instead of drop, and they get picked off. Sloshy fighting for life and down. Nami alone on their side and Ellie alone on the enemy side. Let's see if they're able to escape, and they are not. Nami fighting for their life, holding out, providing jumps, and backing everyone up with a crab. Let's see if they're able to pick off Okami on that wall, and they are! Huge for the side of Catface.
They had the chance to drop and get that checkpoint, but they chose to just try to go with their teammate, but it wouldn't work with Pelu sharking there. And we do see that Booyah Bomb from Sloshy just trying to establish the turf. Sally with that crab just trying to paint 2 down. And with that Slush Machine down, the swelling goes down there. And this is another chance to get another pick. 3 down. It sounded... I don't know what's going on here. And another trade.
What is going on here?
Another trade.
1v1, then 2v1. Now everyone's jumping in. They're neck and neck here in the grand finals. Let's see if Sloshy can get this pick on Sally. Sally gets the pick on Sloshy.
There's a lot going on. We gotta take a chill pill for a second, guys. Calm down. We know you want to win. We know you guys want to win.
Has the map control of mid. Catface is gonna need to paint up. They don't have the lead here, and with 1 minute and 30 left, we're gonna see them start making a push or be pushed out. Pella drops drinks, and Sally goes for one. That means they're sped up. They got quick respawn. It's like a whole nother piece of gear just by having a drink.
It's such a good factor of tactical cooler, but at the same time, it's a lot of the weapons that use tactical there aren't really that good, but in this situation where they're able to counterpick Flounder and able to just use those drinks to their advantage there, we see Okami just trying to hang on there, trying to move out there, but 2 down on the side of Catface. This is a chance for 4 big gals to push back in here, but with 2 down, they're going right in. They get
4 big gals go down.
With a 1 point.
I appreciate that they continued to push for that point, because they very well could have just held a stalemate mid instead of giving us what we want, the entertainment, the drama, and Okami goes down. Here comes Catface trying to make a push. They still don't have first checkpoint. With only 20 seconds left on the clock, they're gonna have to start moving quickly. Will they opt for the drop this time? And they do, only for Okami to be guarding it, but they're able to get the checkpoint first. Let's see what happens from here. 2 down on the side of Catface as they try to make a final desperate push.
With the time not in their favor, it looks like 4 big gals with the map in their favor is going to be taking game 3. And now this is where 4 big gals has to shine. If they can win this next match, it is all over.
Oh boy, let's see what Catface counterpicks here, because this is crucial. They're at a disadvantage, but they've shown no less skill than the other team. It's neck and neck, and I'm thriving. I'm loving this so much.
Going into these last 2 games, it all comes down to this. If Catface doesn't win this next game, it is all over. And it really it's so close. And even though we were all skeptical about picking Rainmaker Flounder, they were able to use that in their advantage. And I'm at a loss of words, but they were just able to make it work.
And make it work, they did.
What an amazing game. And going into these last 2 games, it's Catface's counterpick, and they have to be really careful about what they choose right now.
I would have loved to see what would have happened if they had made the drop earlier instead of going for that right side checkpoint. Because the advantage of the right side checkpoint is it gives you a straight shot to the second checkpoint, but it's arguably harder to push into. So if they had made the drop, maybe we would have seen a different game. Wondering what's going to happen now. With Rainmaker, Flounder with Flounder Heights out of the pool, we're not going to see another one of that, so some of you may be very happy for that. Wondering what we're going to see here next. Giving the people what they want.
Well, they're taking their time. Just like how 4 big gals really, they took a second to wait for the counter pick for Flounder. They are getting ready. They really need to pick very wisely, and you gotta think, what can you do? How can you counter these crabs? How can you counter the machine? What can you do to make the game easier in your favor?
Right.
You want kitties. They want the kitties.
That they do. They want to be able to have the advantage here at Girls' Night. This is what we're all about. I'm having such a great time. I want to thank everybody so much for coming and playing out, and I'll do that more later as we wait.
Should I just meow until they counterpick, or will Majora and me?
Because you meowed, you seem to have summoned a counterpick. We see movement on the screen, though we're not entirely sure. It looks like we're going back to zones? This team seems to really enjoy zones. Not confirmed yet, but maybe. So, how's your day?
It's been pretty good, you know, a little tired here. You know, we're coming into the end of the tournament. Just gotta go out with a bang. We, during these intermissions, we've been playing Putt Party, and I'm kind of getting my butt handed to me.
Meow has learned that I am very good at Putt Party. No, I'm not that good, honestly. I just get very lucky.
The power-ups. Oh, let them use power.
Well, you won the last game.
I won the last game.
I won the other 3? 4?
Yeah.
Who's counting?
It was 4.
Pat's trying to give you the warning.
I'll launch Putt Party right now.
No, don't.
I'll launch it right now.
Dude.
Majora, don't. I see you, Majora. What up, man?
You gotta start saying Matt with like the nya in the middle of it.
I'm not. No.
Nyat?
I'm not saying that. Meow's enough. Meow's enough. Never commentate with Matt. No, don't call me that. No. No.
What have I done?
No. You are starting a revolution.
On the mic here with Nyat.
No. It sounds horrible.
It sounds better than meow mixed with Matt, because it'd be like Nyat.
Meow.
Nyat.
They're come. No. Stop it. Stop it.
Nyapoo.
I hate this. Can we, please, Catface, can we hurry up, please? I'm begging you. I'm on my hands and knees.
Meowing?
Please. Please. I don't like this. Do not call me that. No. I'm on all 4 paws right now.
Oh god. No pause, just full send.
On my tail. On my... shut up, Pat! Pat, aren't you my lawyer?
Knees.
This is an Undertale, Majora. My Tobies. I hate this.
I love that it's just worsening each moment that passes.
As your lawyer, I approve of this? What? Your lawyer is Puss in Boots. Where are...
They're discussing really hard here. Which, you know, I'm all for. As you mentioned earlier, they do.
I'm on all paws.
Here we are.
Oh, and there it is.
TC Inkblot Art Academy, an oldie but a goodie. In TC, it's really important to have control over the stacks here, so I wonder if we're going to see that Tri-Slosher Nouveau again.
You know, you never know. I mean, you know, people call me Nyat now. You don't know what to expect on Tower Control Inkblot. You know, you take backs, the game's over. Boom. Well, let's see. This is Catface's last chance, and it is match point for Grand Finals. So let's see what they got. Yeah, we're control.
No, stop. Okay, here we are. Big Cows. 4 Big Cows is up by 1. Catface is gonna have to win this one to stay in it. Oh, and like I said, we're seeing the Tri-Slosher Nouveau come again to get control over those stocks, both of which are crucial for both pushes and defenses. Ellie trying to pressure the crab off the bat on the right side. Seems to be very stalemated though as Okami comes to ledge guard.
We just see... already we see 2 down on the side of 4 Big Gals and Catface. No, actually, no, even they don't care that they're down players. They are pushing that tower. With the Zuka coming out there from Okame, this is a chance for them to take control. But we see the crab from Catface trying to just move them out of the way. The Carbon's barely dying to that wave break. That's gonna be huge. 2 down on the side of 4 Big Gals, but 2 down on the side of Catface.
This is
interesting.
Neck and neck. A minute into the game, and we've only had 3 points pushed so far. That's what you're gonna get here at Inkblot. Okami's continuing to ledge guard, and it seems that 4 Big Gals has a little more map control at the moment, but that doesn't mean Catface is out of it. They are raring and ready to go. 4 Big Gals has 1 special ready. Once they get a second, I'm expecting to see a Tri-Strike come out. And first goes the Zuka from Okami and a Booyah from Sloshy. Let's see if they can get the picks. Yes, they do. 3 specials up on the side of... 2 specials now on the side of 4 Big Gals. Let's see what happens next.
And they had 3 specials, but all of a sudden they have 0. Actually, no, they have 1. And Catface is able to start off their push, and this is their chance to take lead here, going through that second checkpoint. I mean, that first checkpoint. I can't read.
Catface has map control at the moment, but Pelu's not going to try to allow it and gets picked off there. They managed to shred the Booyah, but not before it gets thrown, allowing for Catface to continue to push the tower just a few more points. They're on the cusp of checkpoint 2 here, but it looks like they're going to have to start giving up ground as 4 big gals push back in a big way.
In a big way. You have to get those big pushes in.
That they do.
They are pushing right ahead there. The Tri-Strike. Shredding that crab there. The Tri-Strike. Everything's out now. I don't know what to even focus on right now because all the specials are out. Sally gets taken out there. But this is their chance to take lead, but they're 2 down. But no, they get 1. Okami jumping on the tower, but it's not going to be down.
Oh my.
1 point.
These teams are tearing each other up like a mahi-mahi zones match. Here we see Ellie getting ready to hop on the tower or let it go by. They're trying to contain mid, keep 4 big gals back in their plat so that they can make a push, and the teams are only off by 1 point apiece.
It is such a close matchup. Catface pushing that tower. This is their chance, but no, they're 3 down though.
They're 3 down.
4 big gals on the white.
Oh! Catface gets wiped out, but this does mean that they're going to be on their plat, ready and waiting for 4 big gals to come up there. And 4 big gals pops a crab. They have a Tri-Strike on the way, probably as soon as this crab is over, and there it goes, trying to push Catface all the way back, mercilessly taking down 3 of them, and 4 big gals takes the lead.
Luke applying so much pressure past checkpoint 2, and they are making a beeline to that 3rd checkpoint. They are pushing these big pushes. I don't know what to say anymore. I'm just trying to make big punch, but it's not gonna work. Nabi gets the pick off of Luna, and they're trying to take out Okame, but it's not gonna happen there. And now they take out Palu just in time. They're 2 down on the side of 4 big gals, and Catface is still in it to win it.
Catface doesn't see Okami there. They're gonna get a pick on the tower. Nope, they missed, but they're able to pressure it, taking them off the tower. With less than a minute to go, Catface is gonna have to find their way in. Okami's been pressuring them with this carbon pretty hard this entire set. They're gonna have to work on that as soon as possible.
This is kind of like this is a matchup you see in a Waffle House, and we know how Waffle House is so strange. We've just been seeing such strange plays working, as we do see Ellie taking out Palu, and with 30 seconds left, honestly, Catface really just has this one last chance to push up, but the flank coming in from Sally, getting it straight in a double. 3 down.
Sloshy's there, holding left stack by themselves. Are they going to be able to do it? They're holding mid desperately, trying to keep their team in it. They sense Okami's nearby, but they don't know exactly where they are. And they go down to them. 5 seconds left. Is Catface going to be able to get on the tower? They do, but the GG Tri-Strike pushes them out. And 4 big gals wins in 4 big ways. Oh my.
Oh, what an intense game. Such back and forth plays, and 4 big gals are gonna be your winners of Dapple Productions Girls Duo Cup.
What a game to end on. I couldn't know. I didn't know what to say half the time. Just fight.
It was such back and forth games again. Yeah, chat's gonna tear me up.
No, they're not.
Shut up! I hate.
Once again, I'd like to thank all of the gender fluid, non-binary, and trans women for participating in this cup. Oh God, I love Girls Duo Cup. We're out here for real.
We love to see unique tournaments, and Dapple Productions is always just a fan of putting those tournaments out there. Girls Duo Cup, and even our table tournament that's going to be happening tomorrow. So be on the lookout from that from Dapple Productions. And amazing games from 4 big gals and Catface. They were really able to give it their all, and we saw how well they handled their matches in semifinals, and they just kept going back and forth. But 4 big gals with those big pushes, able to take the win over Catface, and really just to end off such an amazing set. Where can they find you, Sherbert?
they can find me at Always Sherbert on Twitter, or you can probably find me on Discord if you look hard enough. Where can they find you, Matthew?
That's not my name! Not my name! Meanie.
Sorry.
You can find me anywhere at Matthew Mega LOL. I'm gonna be doing a lot more commentary, and hopefully I won't get caught yet in those ones. I'm watching you, Majora. Majora now has a 1-0 because I hate this nickname.
I kid.
No promises. Right, and it looks like that's going to be the end of Girls Duo Cup. Thank you all for joining in, and thank you, Majora. Even though we've just been bullying each other, thank you, Majora. You've always been doing such a great job streaming Dapple Productions. Damn it, Majora! I see the stream!
MVP, yes, yeah.
Damn it!
That's it for
Never
us
mind,
here
I
at
take
Dapple
back.
Productions.
Take it
Matthew
back.
and I are starting to sign off.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.